Hey everyone, Colby here. Today we've got some big news about the rebalancing patch 2.2 that's coming in September, mid-September about. So we're gonna have a big list of champions that will be rebalanced in that patch. We don't know exactly yet what the rebalancing will be about. So if it's gonna be like a nerf or a buff, we know of course some champions, they can't go worse than this. For example, you guys see the list right now. Cadrafon, I mean, how bad can you nerf him? He's not gonna get nerfed, he's gonna get buffed. That's my opinion, of course. It's not it was not verified by the Diamond or anyone else at Plarium. Drexstar, of course, we also know he'll be buffed. He's the champion that we all can get from when we go to the arena bazaar. You get him for 360 fragments every single day. I recently just got this because I just remembered to buy it. I always forget. So by November 27th, it's a Friday, I should have Drexstar. But yeah, so guys, in this list I was really surprised to find champions, for example Roto, Sifi, Torbin. I didn't expect these champions would be here because I thought Plarium would go first with rebalancing champions that we already have. For example, there's some champions in this list that are not in there, so like champions like War Chief, champions like Growhack in the Orcs. I also have Growhack. These champions are not in there in the rebalancing list, so they won't be buffed. We don't know exactly if all of these will be buffed or nerfed, but there are some champions here that I'm a bit worried about. I mean, Dracomorph, he's a fantastic champion. He shouldn't get nerfed, and they may tune him a bit down. That's what I'm thinking about Dracomorph. They may tune him a bit down to the sense that he doesn't do so much damage that he one keys Ultra Nightmare Clan boss. Of course, there's other champions here that can one key Ultra Nightmare Clan boss. It really depends on gear. It's not only about the champion, but other champions here in the list. For example, guys, let's go over and see, is the dual couple here, Rotos and then Sifi. All these two champions were introduced into the game in February. These two champions were so strong that you can probably see them in most of the arena teams. If you go in the arena, I'll probably find a few Rotoses here, Rotos there. I refresh, another Rotos, and the higher I go, the more of these I'll find. And of course Sifi will also be at the top. There we go, Sifi. And we see champions like Krisk, and then we see Duchess Lilitu, we see Warlord, we see Trunda, Hegemon, and then we see who's this one, Angar? No, we see a Valk here. So all these champions are in the top of the list, and they're so frequent in PvP that you get used to fighting them. But in the change list, we see that there is Roto, Sifi, Tormin, Duchess, Madame Ceres, Corona, or Blind Seer. Blind Seer is probably going to be a buff. Gurgo, probably going to be a buff. Hackhorn, Dracomorph, Gorbtuk, Abbess, Bellanor, Astrolith, Norog, and Bistofus, and Cadrafon. Oh, and also Elder Skarg. And then we go to the list and we'll see the epics, but I don't want to go over the epics. I want to see what they change on the epics. So for the epics, I'll do a video once we get more information. Of course, I'll be doing another video, guys, in the future describing more of the changes and exactly what changes we're gonna get. We're gonna be sent a detailed text with all these changes, and these will be like, I'll make a video on it as soon as I get it. So what I think, guys, of these is just okay. I mean, I've got Tormin, I've got Duchess, I've got I don't have Madame Ceres, I don't have a Warlord, I don't have a Krutraxa, I've got a Gurgo, a Hackhorn, I don't have a Draco. Gorbtuk, I've got Gorbtuk. He was a failed fusion in terms of how much use he had, and I also have a Cadrafon. So I've got a few of these champions that will be rebuilt. Of course, I've got a Rotos as well who will get nerfed, it seems. And overall, guys, I think Plarium should take more consideration on what the players are gonna think of this. So they should be able to provide us more information sooner than expected. They told us maybe early September they'll give us more information on the rebalancing. I really hope it's much sooner than that, so we can get some reaction out of you guys from the content creators first. Of course, we're gonna know that first, and then we're gonna transfer that knowledge to you through a video, through text, through a stream, whatever. And through that, guys, we're just gonna see how strong of a rebalancing is and if it's worth it, because they need our feedback, and they shouldn't go through with a rebalancing patch if they don't receive our feedback. That's what I want to see. So I'm not going to go through all of these champions because I don't want to guess don't want to guess what the changes are going to be about, but I do think that some of these champions shouldn't be totally you know, rebalanced. I mean, Warlord is fine. You also had a 10x right now. Where's Warlord? I think he's here. We just had a 10x for Warlord. It's really unfair to give a 10x, try to get players to spend, and then have a rebalancing on Warlord, because players like him the way he is right now, and there's a reason for it. He's strong in PvP. He's also strong in PvE in some certain situations and the dungeons. But of course, if you're wailing out, you're wailing for PvP and you don't care about PvE really, they shouldn't be rebalancing champions that they just recently did a 10x. That's what I'm the most annoyed about from this you know, release that we had today, the information release, the news release. Other than that, I just want to see what information we're gonna get as content creators. Madame Series is also gonna get changed. I think Madame Series is worthy of a nerf because she's a top champion. She's like legendary status. She's worthy of a nerf, but not too much nerf. I think her strongest thing is this, that she removes all buffs from enemies. Maybe she should remove 2 buffs from enemies at maximum. She shouldn't remove everything. They should have just a legendary that does this instead, so we have a variation of champions in the game. So if you want to run Madame Series, who also has the added benefit of applying a decreased attack and a decreased defense plus removing buffs, then yeah, you can run her instead of running someone else. For example, I think Sethalia removes all buffs. Yeah, I mean, Sethalia does have a chance to remove all buffs, and then you have a legendary that has just removes all buffs. Sethalia should instead be buffed, maybe instead of nerfing Madame Series, or buff Sethalia and then nerf Madame Series. So they have a comparison between them. If you have Sethalia, she's a very stronger version of Madame Series. You can use her instead, and she like decreases turn meter instead of also applying debuffs. So these are kind of the rebalancing things I want to see. Again, guys, I'm not gonna go through these champions and say, okay, this is gonna change. I don't know anything about the changes that are coming, and I'm not gonna guess it because it's just gonna be a guess, and you guys can guess with me, I guess, in the comments below. So yeah, that's gonna be it about this. You can go through the list, and if you guys have any of these champions, expect to see these champions change and maybe find more uses in them, both in PvE and PvP. I really hope the epics get a good, you know, rework, so they work in faction wars and get your faction wars teams to be to basically complete the final level. Okay, I'm stuck here in Sacred Order and Dwarves, so hopefully some epics here can help me go through the last stage. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching this video. This was a short video. I just wanted to show you guys the list, my thoughts on the whole thing. Again, Plarium told us not to get overexcited about this list because this is not, you know, a definite list of nerfs or buffs. We don't know exactly what's going to happen to each champion, and I do not want to spread misinformation through a video. I just wanted to get this list out and my thoughts on the whole thing and how should Plarium release it. Again, they should just give us the whole list of changes 2 weeks before, maybe by the end of this week, like the latest. They should give us a list of all the changes so we can get it out to you guys, get some feedback, and then take it back to Plarium so they know if those changes are definitely going to be worth it and not cause frustration by all the players. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.